Hello, Pisces. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading for who you're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Val53 Tarot, to review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Ooh, goodness. What? Oh boy. Gonna be one of these today. Wow. Ain't that something? Okay, we'll go with it. What is that? What is that? Huh. Okay, who are you asking about, Pisces? Interesting. What you are showing me, there is definitely something here where go figure, the Wheel of Fortune on top of the deck. There's something here, and that's what's interesting, it's completely separate. There's something here that is repetitiously trying, well, it has tried to show them something. And what's interesting about this is it's repetition. It's not the first time. I don't know what exactly this is that they're going through, but it just kind of seems and feels like lightning. When lightning strikes in the same spot repeatedly, literally, I'm looking at the tower. When lightning strikes repeatedly, I don't know what that's about. They're saying they don't know how much they can kind of withstand. So if you will, consider imagery-wise a lighthouse. It's kind of like, okay, the lightning rod at the top. Or not necessarily at the top, but sometimes it does go from the top to the ground to ground it and kind of neutralize it. But they're realizing that as each time lightning strikes, let's just say for imagery-wise, the lighthouse is beginning to crack and shatter, and it's kind of like, okay, it's not supposed to do that, but for some reason their situation is they can't take it, is what I'm saying. But for some reason they keep putting themselves through it. They are, how do I say this? Because this repetitious sign from above keeps trying to get shown to them, they are trying to literally fixate and almost force some sort of collaborative energy between the two of you. And I don't know what that's about, but the way things are going, they're saying, yeah, nothing's actually happening. Why isn't anything happening? And so they're trying to kind of make the best of it and smile through this, even though emotionally speaking, they're kind of like, yeah, I don't know. They're waiting to see. And so I kind of thought this might be someone that you work with, work around, collaborate with, invest with. I don't know. They're saying, well, we'll kind of just see where this goes. And then there's some sort of communication taking place. I don't know what's going on. It almost kind of seems and it feels like they just go 100% cold. And this is what's fascinating, is even though they do decide to go cold, internally, there's an energy there of kind of like losing control of oneself. But ultimately, once again, they're getting an enjoyment or getting a kick out of not kind of keeping oneself contained or possibly even disciplined. I don't know what that's about. They're getting enjoyment out of it. They're like, well, it is what it is. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. Don't know. And for some reason, there's this energy of, and they are approaching you. And you're kind of on the side, Pisces, like, I don't know if I'm emotionally all about this. There you are. Like I said. They present themselves as someone who's got it all under control and got it all good. But then in reality, it's like, it's a mask. It's a mask. Yeah, and so once again, it's about the interaction between the two of you. They're saying that... Yeah. You're aware of it. You're aware of it. What is that? What a dynamic. What a dynamic, Pisces. So what you're kind of saying is you're emotionally sensing something that's off from them. And you're like, let me kind of sit with this a little bit. Yeah, there's definitely, it's interesting. There's definitely some sort of connection there between the two of you, which initially, it's interesting. Initially, they seem like, okay, great, smiles all around, everything's cool, everything's great with everyone, you know, peace be with you. About that, there is something going on, Pisces, where you're kind of saying, yeah, about that. No, absolutely no, not. And this is what's causing them to be actually guarded and defensive. And they're kind of like, well, then fine, then I'm going to do my thing and focus on myself and do what I got to do and be responsible and just take it day by day. It's interesting because you kind of, you put some sort of boundary in place, and now they're kind of like, well, they're I'm not going to say storming off. It's just, you know, someone can walk away and still storm off. They got a storm brewing. That they're having to kind of deal with on their own. Yeah, they know. They know. I don't know what this interaction was, but it's definitely regarding work, career, finances, investments, probably investors or something. I'm not following that. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? It's interesting. Then they know that it's like they're accepting some form of responsibility for the way things are going. At the same time, whatever their own independent work project or endeavor is, they're like, yeah, I got something going on for myself. Yeah, actually, in reality, I don't actually give a shit about that. Even I'm like still kind of, they're showing me energetically, they're still kind of searching for what they feel actually genuinely called to do. And even with the considerations of all the different avenues and different things they can do or kind of pursue, they're kind of like, yeah, it just, none of it is kind of like up to par of what they want, expect, or desire. It's like, okay, they're kind of like, this is what I have to work with. This is what I have to work with. Okay, great. Then I'll just kind of keep doing what I've been doing all along, I guess. Okay, there's that. Of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an air sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. Goodbye.